Hey everyone, my name is Sophie. Welcome for today's webinar. Please join me and write me in the chat where you're from and if you know BIGVU. Meanwhile, I will tell you that today's webinar will be recorded and available for watching after the live event. So please don't you worry about that. And also you're welcome to write questions in the chat, and we will have a Q&A session in the end. So all of your questions will be answered. So now please join me and let's start today's webinar. Please let me know if you can see my screen and if you can hear me. Okay, I see that you're joining me. So let's start. So welcome to BIGVU webinar. In general, BIGVU is like a studio production in your pocket. With BIGVU, you can get the full package. You can record your video using a teleprompter, with a script or without a script. You can style and edit your videos with automatic captions, with green screen, background music. You can add business cards, intros, outros, and so much more. And finally, you can download your video, you can share it to social media, and even you can create your own video landing page. So today we're going to talk about how to write a script, navigating the app, using teleprompter for perfect eye contact, editing your video. We will discuss about the BIGVU plans, and like I've said, there will be a Q&A session in the end. So the first thing I want to talk about today is the desk. BIGVU has an app on the mobile phone and a desktop version on the computer. We recommend using the desk version to manage your account, to write the script, to edit your video, but of course you can do that from your phone as well. We will go deeper on how to use all the desk features on the advanced webinar next week. But today, I just want to show you how we can write some text on the computer using our desk version and how we send it to the app, to our mobile phone. So we will be able to record from our phone. So let me show you how we do that. So this is our main screen of the desk version. As you can see, over here we have all of our projects, our videos. So if we want to write a text and record it from our phone, we click on this Create blue button and we select Script. Over here, we need to give our project, our video, a headline. For example, it will be my project. And we write our text. This will be our text for today. We save our script, and then we just click on Send to App. And after we clicked on this, it will immediately appear on your phone on BIGVU app. So in a second, I will show you my app on my phone, and you will see that the text we wrote together using our computer is available to record on our phone. So I think that this is particularly good option because it combines also the convenience of writing the text on the computer, because sometimes it's just more convenient and we have the keyboard, and then just shooting the video from our phone. So let's go back to our app. And today on our webinar, we'll discuss about all the features of BIGVU app. So the first thing you see when you enter to the app is the login screen. So you have several options to log in. on the phone, and of course on the desktop version on our computer. So you can log in using your Apple account, Facebook, Google, and email account. And if you forgot your password, you can always restore it by clicking on Forgot Password. So the first thing we see when we enter to the app after, of course, we logged in, is our home screen. On our home screen, we can see all of our projects. But the first thing we need to pay attention to is this bar on the bottom that combines some navigation buttons. So the first option from the right will be the settings that we will go over in a few seconds. The next thing is the live workshops and the live webinars, like this webinar, and you can find it over here. Also, we have the option to see the different plans that BIGVU has to offer. And the last button is the home screen button that will bring me back to my home screen. So as I said, this is our home screen. Over here, you can see all of your projects. You can see scripted projects with a script. You can see unscripted projects that you didn't write any text at all. Also, you can see your recorded videos, the one that you've already wrote the text and filmed. And you can see the headline of the project, the date the project was made, and how many takes you did. If we want to make a new project, we click on this blue camera, and it will open the new project screen. And here I need to choose whether I want to film a new video with a script using the teleprompter or without a script. So in our case, I will select, of course, the teleprompter with a script. So if we selected this option, we have to write our script, our text. And then after we wrote the text and the headline, we just click on this red camera to start filming our video. So this is our teleprompter. On the right side, you will see how it looks like on iOS, on iPhones. And on the left side, you will see the Android version. It's all the same, it just have different designs. So the first thing you need to pay attention before you start recording, and it's super important, that we have some adjustment that we need to pay attention to. As you can see, we have this bar over here and this one. And we're going to discuss about each one of the options in a second. So the first option we have on this bar is the exposure option. This button gives you the option to adjust your light settings. So you just need to adjust it over here. The next option that we have is setting a start point. So basically you can choose where do you want your text to start. If, for example, you wrote something at the beginning and then you've changed your mind, you don't need to go back and then just remove the whole beginning. You just take your text and drag it until you will go to the sentence you want to start your recording with. Our next option is one of the most important options that we need to adjust before we start recording. This is the speed of the text. So it's important to adjust the speed of the text so you can read your text fluently. So when you adjust the speed of the text, you will have the preview, and then you can know if it's right for you or if it's not. And then if it's right for you, you just start recording. Next option is also one of the two most important options that we need to adjust, is our font size. If you want to film like a pro, you have to adjust your font size, because this is what important to have the perfect eye contact with the camera. So the smaller the text will be, the best eye contact you will have with the camera. If you record with your smartphone, for example, and it's close to you. But if it's far from you, you need to adjust the font size so it will be bigger, and then you just read your text better. So just remember that it's super important to adjust the font size. Our last option on this bar is the resize. On this option, you basically adjust your text area. On some phones, the camera is not always on the middle. So in order to have the perfect eye contact with the camera, you have to adjust the text so it will be under the camera. So just you can play with it until it will fit, and then you will have your eyes in front of the camera. So we have another few settings that we need to talk about, but there's no, they are not here on this bar, but they are here over here on this little sign. So we click over here, and here we can change the resolution we film with. So as I said, we click on the sign, and here we just change the resolution with our preferences. Also over here, we can find the option to use the automatic prompter stop. We can choose just the number of seconds we want our video to stop after we finish the recording, after we finish talking. Another option is that you can edit your script from the teleprompter screen. So if you want to change even the whole text, you don't need to go back and then write your text from the beginning. You just click on this edit script, and you edit your script even from the beginning, even change everything. So you just do that from here. Another option is the option to pause and silence. The teleprompter pauses automatically when no talking detected. So in order to use this option, you just need to remember that on iOS, on iPhones, it's here on the settings, and you just click on pause and silence. And on Android, it's in the main bar. So in order to use that, you just click over here on this button. And another option, and our last option, is the option to stop your video if you have an external remote. So if, for example, you film with a selfie stick, or you have something that your phone is sitting on and it's far away from you, and you have this little remote, you can use that in order to stop your video and not going and clicking with your finger on this red stop button. So in general, I just want to say that I want you to remember that it is always better to be close to the camera and keep your eyes always on the first line, because that's how you will achieve the perfect video with the perfect eye contact. And I think that it's pretty important. And now that we talked about the teleprompter and all the options we have, I want to quickly show you how I film using the teleprompter on my phone and how I get the best eye contact on my videos. So let me just share my screen. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. And as you can see, the first project that I have is the same text that we wrote together on our computer maybe 2 seconds ago. So I click on this text, our text, and I just want to record it. So I have my headline and I have my text, and I just click on this red camera. So this is me, and this is my teleprompter. And now I just want to adjust everything. So I use this speed, and the font is okay, maybe the exposure. And let's start recording. This is a demo. Today I'm going to show how to use BIGVU to the fullest. That includes creating a beautiful video, trimming, editing, and getting it to your target audience. You'll be surprised with the different results you can achieve using only BIGVU as your exclusive video platform. Stay tuned for more. And we stop our recording. I click on the red button. And now, as you could see, my eyes were always on the first line, and I have the perfect eye contact with my camera. So nobody can know if I read something with using my screen or I just talked. So I think this is perfect. And now that we've recorded, we have some options that is available after we already filmed, our take options. So we stopped the recording, and now we have the option to make a new take, to edit with word trim, to delete, to share, and to upload. All these features are available on the free plan, but we have the option of crop, caption, logo, and green replace that are available only on the starter and the plus plan, which I think very recommended if you want to take your videos to the next level and edit. So the option that I want to talk about first is the option to upload to the cloud. And if I upload to the cloud, I can save it and I can make some adjustments on both computer and phone. So when we upload it to the cloud, you will have this cloud sign, and it means that our video was saved. If we click on one of our takes, we can see our original take, the first that we've recorded, and the other videos we did on the same take. So on Android, in order to see them, you just swipe to the left or to the right. And on iOS, it will be just on one page. Our next option is editing with word trim. So with this option, you can cut the words that you don't want or you don't need from the beginning or from the end. And it will also cut not just the words, but also the video itself. After, of course, you've recorded already. And now, finally, we're going to talk about editing. So, as I said, the option of crop, caption, logo, and green replace are available only on the starter and the plus plan. So just remember that you need to subscribe in order to use this option. So when we have this option, we click on this and we have two things. We have the option to style with captions, to style without captions, and to replace with a green screen. So let's start with replacement of the green screen. So only if you have a green screen behind you, like for example, my blue screen, and only if you have this, you can use this option and replace the green screen with some of our backgrounds, or even upload your own background. And now let's talk about styling without captions, if we don't want our video to have subtitles. So if we chose this option, we have several different options of editing. The first option is aspect ratio. We can resize our video to vertical, horizontal, square, and even crop. By default, it will always be horizontal, but if, for example, you want to upload something to Instagram, it is always better to do that with the square. Another option we have is the theme. We can style our video with a third lower title, but we need to pay attention to the length we want our title to be. So if you want your third lower title to last during all the video, you need to select, as you will see in a second, full duration. And if you want it to be just a few seconds in the beginning, you just click on not full duration. Another nice thing we have is the option to add a logo. Just a second. Okay, so we have the option to add our own logo. We can add here our logo and then just select the size of our logo and the position. Also, we can add a background music. All the music that we have over here is copyright free, and don't be afraid to use it. And also, we have the option to boost audio. Basically, the boost audio is not very recommended unless you're in a very silent room, because it amplifies all the noises. So if you have some very, very silent room, you should use this option. But otherwise, I don't think that it is very recommended. Another nice thing that we have is the option to add a business card as an intro or as an outro. So in the beginning or in the end of our video. So over here, we have our business card that we can add. We can select the duration, we can add personal information, business information, and even add your own logo to your business card. So on Android, it will look like this. And on iOS, it's all the same, just different design, and also the option to add your own video to be an intro or to be an outro. So now that we've talked about styling without captions, let's talk about styling with captions, with subtitles. So basically, it will be similar, but here we have the subtitle itself. So we can choose to add a theme to style our captions and to give our subtitles some nice color and some nice font by choosing one of our themes over here. Also, we can make some changes in our captions. If, for example, you wrote some word not correctly, you can just click on this and open it and just make your changes. Also, one of the things that I like the most is the option to mark some words in bold and then it will be more noticeable to people. So we have two options to do that. We have the option to put stars on the side of the word or slashes. So if I put the stars on the sides, my word will become bold, and it will be yellow. And if I put slashes, it will be blue. So I think that in this way it is it can be more it can attract your viewers, and then they will pay attention to your marked word. So use it because it's really nice, and it gives some nice color to your video. The last thing that I want to say is that we have our settings, and over here we have the option to add our social links. So we can add our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube account. So when you film something and then you just want to upload it, you don't need to save it to your phone or to your computer to copy the link. You just click on upload and it will immediately appear on your social accounts. And another option is My Uploads. Over here, you just upload your own photos, your own videos, and use them on your video. So that's how you will make your project your own project with some photos of your family, of your business, and videos and music. So I think it's a really nice way to make a personal video. And I think that this is it for today. So if you have any questions, please write to me in the chat. And if someone already wrote in the chat, I will answer right away. And meanwhile, I'm sending you all the important links if you want to contact our support team, if you have some personal issue, some personal problem, our tech team, and of course, if you want to download our BIGVU app.